In number 4, we have another revenue cost profit type problem. But this one has a bit of a twist compared to ones that we've done in the past, and this is where we're going to involve antiderivatives. So we have the revenue modeled by this equation right here, R of x. X is the number of units sold, like it is in every one of these problems. So the marginal cost, or C prime, derivative of cost, is 2x plus 3. So we want to find the profit function if we know that the company takes a $400 loss for selling 10 units. So the profit function is revenue minus cost, but we don't have cost, we have the derivative of cost. So in order to get back to cost, we need to take the antiderivative. Now you have antiderivative rules that you should memorize for sure, but in a simple case like this, it's probably good enough to just think about each term and what you would have to take the derivative of to get what's here. So we need our cost function, c of x. So the antiderivative of 2x is going to be x squared because the derivative of x squared is 2x. Similarly, the derivative of 3x is 3, so we put 3x here. But we always have to add a constant of integration. Because there could have been any number here, and when you take the derivative of c, it would have disappeared in c prime. So it's possible that any number is here. But we can figure that out from the last statement here. We know the company takes a $400 loss for selling 10 units. So what that tells us is that C of 10, $400 loss means our profit is negative. So if our profit when we sell 10 things is negative 400, that will help us find this C. So this is given to us in the problem. So let's figure out our profit function. Well, our profit is revenue minus cost. So we'll have x cubed minus 6x squared plus 12x minus our cost function here, which is x squared plus 3x plus c. And remember, we don't know that c. So when we combine all our like terms, we get x cubed minus 6x squared minus x squared would be minus 7x squared plus 12x minus 3x would be plus 9x. And we get minus that constant that we had over here. So this is our profit function. And we can't say this is the profit function because we don't know what this constant is, but it's there. So what we have to use is the fact that we know that if we plug in 10, we end up with negative 400. That'll help us figure out C. So we know that negative 400 is equal to this whole thing if we plug in 10 for x. So 10 cubed is 1,000. We get minus 7 times 10 squared, which is 100, so minus 700. Plus 9 times 10, so plus 90, minus c. So you can see here we can solve this for c. So we get negative 400 equals, this would be 390 minus c. So by solving for c here, we get that c is equal to 790. So if c is equal to 790, then we know that our profit function, the answer to our problem here, is this, just we know what c is now. So we put x cubed minus 7x squared plus 9x minus 790. That's our actual profit function now that we've figured out the constant.
The Teaching Center, UF's Learning Resource Center.